Oh,
Okay, hello everybody. Thank you guys for taking a minute this Sunday night to come and listen in on us. We're basically just going to be breaking down. Me and Ken are going to kind of go over like our stories about Arbonne. We're going to go a little bit about the products, and then we're going to jump into the fun stuff, into the business side in a little bit here. But we'll take you guys through it all. So I'll start. So my name is Kennedy Applegate. We have two Kennedys here, so don't mind that. I've been a consultant with Arbonne since May of this year now. Basically, the reason I started, so I own a tattoo shop here in Lloyd. And I saw my girlfriend Kennedy, who's also going to talk here. She started in her Arbonne just like a few months before me. And I saw her doing, I don't even know. I saw something about her. She was showing up on her social media. She was loving this business and I could see her really like thriving in it. So she reached out to me about some products, about the Green Gut Glow, which everybody I'm sure knows about. And before the products even got in, I was like, okay, I don't know what you're doing with this business, but you're glowing, you're thriving. So let's jump in. Um, One thing that I have always wanted to say and like take away from this is how much I love how much freedom this is starting to give me. Right off the hop, it was definitely like you don't really see that at first. But one thing I love about this is even like we've now started to like be traveling. I can take this business with me. I'm no longer trading our exact time from being in the tattoo shop doing the tattoos to this. So I now see like a future of like traveling the world, taking my Arbonne with me. Like even if we do have this tattoo shop still, I'm not trading my exact hour for this amount of money. Like I'm putting in my own work to be able to grow this business on my own. I've really also another thing that I've like that I did not know when I was joining is this community, which we'll get a little bit more into that later on. But like the community and friends that I have made from this is like such an amazing thing. The amount of like personal growth that I've gone from this, from like stepping outside my comfort zone, even like doing like calls and this like stuff at the beginning. Like if you had told Kennedy before that she would be like hosting discovery calls, I'd be like, yeah, okay, good luck. Like she will not be doing that. And now we're here like every few weeks. We're just like, hey, yeah, let's do this. Let's go for it. So it's really become something so much bigger than when I started than like this like small little side hustle just for myself. It's turned into like this whole dream of like, this is my career. This could be the thing that one day when I have a family and have babies, like this is what's going to be my thing. And like, even just let me do what I want throughout my life. So that's kind of a little bit about me. I'll pass it over to Kennedy to go through her story really quickly. Otherwise, I'll keep rambling.
no, I love that. I love that you just jumped right in and just said yes to this. And now it's crazy to think like 6, 7 months later where you're going with this and how much growth you've had is insane. So my story is a little bit different. Kennedy and I have obviously we've been friends for a long time, but we were never like super, super close. But this business has definitely brought us together, which is amazing. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. My story is like really long, but I started doing the Arbonne products back when I was in high school, and I just signed up as a PC, fell in love with the products, and I have basically I say I do Arbonne ever since then. I did the business like I dipped my toes in when I was going through college and like those years, probably about 2, 3 years, and I was like maintaining a district manager level, and it was mostly just from like my friends and family buying. And then I completely lost everything. Like I did not maintain my district manager, and I lost everything after I had my daughter, and I was super, super stuck in the postpartum blues, and it was rough. And then I got pregnant when I was 9 months postpartum after having her, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is my life now. Okay, I'm gonna be a mom of two under two. I do not want to go back to work. I was dreading already going back to work regardless of having a second baby, and I did not want to work for anybody else. I didn't love my job. It wasn't something that I could like foresee myself doing in like all of my years to come. And so I was like, okay, there's got to be something else, something that I don't have to invest a shit ton of money in, something that I can like truly stand behind, like product wise. And I'm like, okay, well, Kennedy, you've been doing Arbonne forever. You know it's worked. And I guess I should rewind a little bit. When I was postpartum with my daughter, I had gained over 60 pounds and I reverted back to Arbonne, and I had lost over 45 before I got pregnant again. So I was like, okay, I know that they work. I have used them in my postpartum journey and my weight loss journey. And I'm like, okay, I know they work. I'm gonna try this. So then yes, I've dipped my toes in the business before, so I kind of knew a bit about it, but I did not know fully immersing myself into this company what could really, really happen. So I decided to re-sign up. So I had to re-sign up myself because I had lost everything. So I re-signed up and I actually switched who my upline was, which was definitely uncomfortable for me, but I knew that I needed to, make a change because I was like, okay, this is just some sort of pull towards me in our upline. So I guess all of our uplines. Um, she also just recently had a baby and I was watching her and I'm like, okay, like she can do this, I can do this. And after talking to her, she brought something completely to life that was completely different from what I had done before. And I'm like, okay, this is what I was seeking. Like, this is what I want to do. So then I finally said, screw it, let's do it. That was in April. I quit my job in May. So when Kennedy signed up is when I had quit my job. And I am 7 months later now, December, 7, 8 months later, and I've completely replaced my income with Arbonne, like, and some with this company, which is amazing. And it's so much more than just replacing my income. Like the community, the mamahood, the Arbonnehood, like everything I am obsessed with. Obviously, I'm obsessed with the products, but I have always said it is so much more than the products. It's so much more than Greens and Fizz. That is just like a small tidbit of this company that really is, oh, I could just pour my heart out to this. Like I just am obsessed with Arbonne. So that is a little bit about my story. So I've had years in it, yes, but really I've only ever like submersed myself in this company in the business side of things for 7 months. Product wise, I've been always on the products, but business wise, like 7 months. And this is what has come of it, which is crazy. Again, you ask old Kennedy, there's no way I'd be leading my team here. And we're going for RVP, which is crazy. I'll touch on that, what that means. But Ken, if you want to just chat a bit about the products, that would be great. Some of our top sellers right now.
Definitely. Okay, amazing. So I'm going to go quickly kind of over like real quick over the standards. So basically Arbonne falls under the standards of European standard. Oh, I said the word standard like 6 times there. You know what I mean? So basically what that means is they ban over 2,000 toxic ingredients throughout all of their products. For a little bit comparison, the US is about like 30 and Canada is about like 130 or something. Like, and when you, so even just looking at that, like these products, they are a health and wellness. They are like, everybody always says like they're so expensive, but you're buying the product for what it is. There is no artificial sweeteners. There's no extra crap. There's like basically to say there's no extra crap in this stuff. They put their quality over everything. We are non-GMO, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free. What am I missing? Gluten-free, like any of the common allergen, we are free of that. So there's literally something for everybody. We have everything from our nutrition line. So I'm going a few of the nutrition lines. Obviously, I think everybody knows about our greens. That is like our biggest thing. Greens and gut health is the main for our nutrition line. I see Shay just drinking hers. She just clicked it. um, those are the main products. The green synergy is like, if you take anything from this call, try our green synergy. This is like our main greens product. Not only does it have a full serving of fruits and vegetables, you are also getting proper gut health, in which anybody doesn't know, gut health controls your everything. I have really noticed it since taking my Arbonne. My skin is clearer, my energy is up, my hair is nicer, my nails are nicer. Your gut health is like the main source of your everything. So that is the main thing for that one. We also have from skincare to men's lines to body care. There's something for everybody. And what I really like to think is now that I've been doing Arbonne, like obviously when I started my business, I did not jump in and just like go and buy everything, but I've slowly started switching to everything in our house to a non-toxic switch through Arbonne. So we run out of hand soap, we run out of lotion. I've now started switching those to Arbonne. And I've noticed a difference even. So one main thing, our body wash. I used to be a person that would just, you go to the drugstore, grab any body wash. And it wasn't until this winter I've noticed such a difference in my skin and how healthy it feels and looks. When you look at these ingredients, even like I can read all the ingredients on the back of our stuff, which makes a huge difference. And I've noticed that a lot of my stuff lasts a lot longer. So even my skincare line, I would go ripping through those stuff all the time. And I was looking into it a bit and basically because they don't have all those fillers, the main ingredient isn't just 95% water. You don't have to use as much product as everything else. So even our shampoo and stuff will last so much longer because it's not, well, preservatives, additives, that stuff that's usually ends out counteracting whatever you're trying to do. Like I know a lot of like, what is that one? That EOS lip balm. I always think back to this. I remember when I was in high school, I was obsessed with this EOS lip balm, and I swear I would use it and my lips would get drier. So then I'd use it again, my lips would get drier, and then I literally would end up going through like 6 in a week just trying to counteract that. So we are a clean, everything is clean. You're paying for quality, and there's something for everybody. What else was I like? I lost all my notes, you guys. So like my brain is just like it's one of those nights. But yeah, I feel like that was super quick. I rambled on about that real
Oh,
fast. Sorry
that's
again.
totally right. Short and sweet. That's the way to go. It's great. Yeah, no, we go above and beyond with our products, and like you said, a little bit goes a long way, which I'm obsessed with. I just got the like winter hand wash and lotion for like at my kitchen sink. That's if I'm like a tiny little pump because like my hands are like so lathered. I'm like, holy shit! Like I literally only need like the tiniest little drop. Like a little bit goes a long way. Um, yeah, clean soaps for sure, but nutrition line takes the cake. Like the best ever. Obsessed, and it works. Like they literally work. You try it, you fall in love. It works. Okay. I guess Ken, did you want to go through what a PC is and
Yeah,
how we can purchase these products, and then I can talk a little bit about the business side of things, and then yeah.
definitely. So yeah, you guys probably heard if you see any of us on social media, we talk about PC versus IC a lot. So I'm going to break down what the PC is. So the PC is our preferred client program. We like to compare it to like a Costco membership. Super easy. You pay $20 for the full year. There's no minimum purchases. There's no auto ship orders. There's no monthly fees that you have to pay. $20 for the full year, and you're going to get 20 to 40% off the entire site. Not only do you get 20 to 40% off the entire site, we also have kind of like a client appreciation program, I guess you would call it. So if you order a qualifying order every 2 months, you are not only going to get free shipping on your orders, you're also going to get a free full-size product. And when I say full-sized, I mean like a full box of Fizz, a full box of Gut Health, a full thing of like our Derm Results, skincare line. If everybody's used those are like, you get them free for like $120. So those alone, you're saving so much more on that. I really like the PC as well because we do have our Replenish Me. I feel like I always forget to chat about this too. Our Replenish Me is super nice. So yes, our PC doesn't have that auto ship renewal type thing, but we do still have that option on a separate thing as well. So if you're like, okay, yes, I love these greens, I want them every month, you have that option to also do that. You also get some extra perks from that too. So yes, the PC, there is that $20 sign up fee, but there's no BS. Like you're not going to all of a sudden look at your credit card and be like, oh my gosh, what am I being charged? Whatever you order, that's what you'll get. If you click on the Replenish Me, that's kind of like our reoccurring program. So even within the client space, there is still 2 options for just trying out a bundle of product or hopping right in and going and getting them monthly.
Yeah, the PC is honestly the best. They've got really good perks, the free shipping, the free gifts, like all of it, one time payment, and we have lots of times where you can get it for free. And yeah, it's a great way to save more bang for your buck, basically. Okay, so then I'm gonna go through, you've probably seen we've talked about what an IC is, so that's an independent consultant. That is what myself is, what Kennedy is, what Huddy, Shay, Courtney, like we're all independent consultants. Now this is where the shit gets real. This is where you're your own boss. You are your boss. You have your own ARBONNE biz, which is so cool. You sign up to be an independent consultant. This month is $65. Normally it's $99. Or if you're a PC, it's $45 to upgrade. So you don't have to pay like another $65 on top of your already $20 fee that you paid. You can just upgrade your account. With that, you get a free gift to start and you get the option. I think it's like some sort of face something. They switch it sometimes, but you get a free gift of your choice of like a box of Fizz or whatever. So you can literally start your business with a free box of Fizz and a $65 membership. So when you add those together, really it's $0 to sign up. So with that, you get really great perks. So you get 35% to 50% off the entire website. You get access to we have an online broadcasting group. So that is just exclusive to our team, which is so cool. Not any other Arbonne team has this. We have made this specifically to us. So basically it's like all your training in one. So it's basically a text thread that you just automatically reply to, and you can work through the training. Not that there's a lot of training to do, but it just, lays it all out, basically dumbs it all down for you so that you have it, and then we don't have to like blast all this information at you all at once. So it's a really, really, really great tool. So you get that, you get your own personal website. You don't have to create a website, which is also baller because that shit is a lot of work. Trust me, I've done it. I've made a website before. It's hard. What else do you get? Any marketing, any graphics that I post on our stories. You get access to all that, all the trainings. Everything is for free, which is amazing because in our training calls, you get like really insane training. And that kind of training, like people will pay thousands of dollars for to train in their own like separate businesses, which is so, so cool that we have access to that with the top income earners with Arbonne. Like we get that kind of training, which is so, so, so cool. So with that, you obviously make commissions. That's how we make our money. So you start off as a IC, obviously, as an independent consultant, and you get paid 15% commission. Now you get to work your way up to upwards of 36% in commission. So one way you can earn, you can just do it solely as a affiliate link. So you can just share your Arbonne website. People can shop through that. You make 15% commission. Or you can decide to build your team where you make overrides. You can also get bonuses on top of that. And I'm sure you've seen, we've all posted about the incentive trips that's coming up. We also are going to Vegas in June. Like I'm so excited. So we're going to Vegas and we get to go to Tulum. That's an incentive trip that you have the opportunity to earn. And when you are a new independent consultant this month, you have like the best ways to earn it because basically you can just promote yourself and earn the trip. We should do another Zoom about what you could do to earn the trip. But anyways, you guys can ask us questions about that later. I won't get into that. So then there is, on top of your commission, there is 4 levels of management. So right now we have got it's called Power to District Manager. So this is the first level of management. Here you're making between $250 to about $1,500 in a month. So here is where I'm like, okay, this could pay for like your groceries, your whatever, like your little things. It can start to replace some of that. And right now, this month, if you sign up right now, you sell $3,500 worth of product, you are a district manager. So you also get a pay raise, which is insane. At every single level, you get the opportunity to also increase your income, which is amazing. Why wouldn't you want to? And then you also, because you've sold $3,500, you only have to sell 1,000 and you get your $65 back. So you're already a leg up. And where am I missing? I think that's it with the Power to District. And then the second level is where myself and Kennedy is in qualifications for that. So I'm an area manager. Kennedy, she's almost there. We're going to get you there. So here is where we're making between $1,900 and $5,000 a month. Last month I had my biggest month ever, which was insane. And I was just around that $4,000 a month mark, which is honestly insane for me. Because even at my old job, I was a financial advisor and I didn't even clear $3,000 a month. Like I'm telling you guys my paychecks. It's like the raw. Like we're being really transparent here. Which is crazy because I was on salary and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. And no, like here I am making more, staying at home with 2 kids, working my business a couple hours a day while my kids are sleeping or in bed at night. And I'm making more than that, right? Which is insane. So that is the area manager. What I'm working towards and what all my stickies behind me mean as I'm working towards the RVP level. This is the 3rd level, regional vice president. You're making between $5,000 and $15,000 a month. So this money is like really this is life-changing money. I even say in my position, it's quite life-changing money because I'm replacing my income, right? But this is like insane. And then the very, very top level, there's only 4. We like to keep it very, very simple. The top level is not RVP, NVP, National Vice President, and you can make upwards of $22,000 a month, which is crazy. I think on maternity leave, you guys, I was getting paid $28,000. I think I should pull out a T4 and show you guys. I literally was making $28,000 in the entire calendar year on maternity leave. Like barf. Like, ugh, that was hard times. Screw maternity leave pay. It's crap. So again, why I was motivated to do this business, because with my second baby, I'm like, I don't want to make that again. I want to go above and beyond and make more than that. And I like nice things. I want to like buy my own self some cool shit. But that's the four levels. So there's like insane opportunity. And I like to say it as like, oh, like you're looking at these levels and you're like, oh, I'll never, ever, ever get to that. And it's like, you take somebody like myself. I'm a 23-year-old mom of two under two who literally lives in the smallest little hick town of Alberta. And here I am making that kind of money. Or you look at Kennedy, same thing. You're going to be here in like this month. Like you're going to be making that kind of money too. Hudson, same thing. Shaylin's going for the first. Like it's literally, it's right there in front of you. Like anybody can do this business. If you put in that effort, and I'm not saying you have to like grind 24 hours a day to get there. Like honestly, you guys, I'm here and I work my business in like little pockets of my day. When I'm scrolling, when my kids are napping, when my kids are in bed, like tonight, this is me working my business, right? Like it's so much fun, and you have the opportunity to make that. And it's not like it's so far-fetched, because real people are making that kind of money. My upline, same thing. She showed us her paycheck. It was over $11,000. Like that makes me honestly sick to my stomach. Like, dude, I want that. I want that. And she's one step ahead of me. Like if she can, so can I. And like that's with everybody, right? And like these are like real people, real moms making this kind of money, which is insane. So of course also you're going to have some hesitations with starting this, like what are people going to think and all the things, but Kennedy is going to touch on that. I'm just going to mute
Yeah.
myself.
Perfect. Thanks, Ken. No, I love, no, I would just want to say like seeing like you guys do it, like even like when I saw Kennedy go area, that was like the push for me to be like, if she can do it, so can I. And like when we finally like got to like meet our upline, because she is from Toronto, she like came down and like you like realize you're like, oh shit, like you're just a regular person. Like you're just a whole human being. Like there is nothing fancy like about you. Love her, but there's nothing fancy about her. Like she's not this big influencer. Which speaking of like influencers, it's like there's always this thing around this, like I need a following and like blah blah blah, and like you really don't. Like it's network marketing. It is talking to people, and getting out of your comfort zone is a big thing about this business. I've even noticed. Like, and you don't need 40,000 followers to be able to do this. Like I have 1,000 followers. Like I know I see people that are at the like MVP, RVP level, and I click on their account, like 800 followers. I'm like, that is proof right there that you don't. Oh, Isabel hopped on her. You are a beautiful human being, Isabella. But you don't need these big crazy followers to be able to do this. Me and Isabel, we were actually just chatting, and like last month was my slowest month of like posting on social media, and it was my biggest month of sales. So it really is a lot of the background stuff that a lot of people don't see. Everybody does see the like front end of us going on social media, sharing everything about our lives, but there's a whole lot in the background that you don't see that really makes our businesses run. And that's what we're here to show you. We're here to show you step by step how to do what we do. Um, and it's really not a whole lot either. Like it's not a whole lot of time sitting down doing it. I know a lot of people, because I get that. Yeah, you're a mom, you're in university, you're in high school, like wherever you are, everybody's busy. I get that. Like finding time to thinking about like, oh, finding the time to start a business sounds crazy, but it's really about the intentional work that we do. Like how Kennedy said, she finds in pockets of her day to sit down and do intentional work. And again, that's what we're here to show you. We're here to show you if you sit down for an hour or two and do this, this, and this is how you can get there. That's what we're here to show you how to do. Another big one that I like, and I get this one too, is like, I don't know what people will think about me. And because I get that it is scary, like going out and doing something new, and especially something like this, like you're putting yourself out there. Like that is, yeah, that's going to be scary. I totally get that. And it's one of those things that you just kind of have to say, fuck it. Like, not to just like say that, like it's obviously easier said than done. But you realize, honestly, going through it, you will go through the motions of starting to do this, starting to get over it. And one day you're going to look back and be like, what was I so scared for? Like, why was I so worried about what Sue from high school would think, what Brandy from my hometown would think, when you're here just rocking it anyways? The those are three big ones I really think. Obviously, another big one is like the money to start up, and it's on sale right now, so it's only $65. And like Kennedy said, with power to district manager, you have the chance, I calculated out, is like just over $700 you can make in the month of December with your bonus, with everything hitting that power to district manager. So you're already coming out ahead. You're going to invest a little bit, but you're going to get a lot more than what you invested, a lot more than that $65 back. So yeah, basically just trust yourself, go for it, and just know that we'll be here for you no matter what.
Totally. I just did the math on that. So 3,500 power to district is 9.16 healthy living kits. Okay, so you are starting out. When you start out, the majority of your family and friends are going to want to support you, but you get 10 girls, you guys, it's not that much. You get 10 gals to start, and this is like the hype right now. It's the new year, and I actually just posted a thread, and it's like everybody is hyped about the new year, new me, including myself. Like, I'm so pumped about 2025 starting. You get your 10 gals to start. Okay, you're a district manager. You just made $130 bonus plus your 500, sorry, let me do the math right now. Plus your $525 in commissions on top of that with 10 gals that start. Okay, so there's your 100, what is that, 655. So right around that, yeah, I guess. So just shy of 700. 655 is what you can make if you get 10 gals to join you in 30 days. Okay, so like when you put it that way, when you break it down, like Kennedy and I are here to show you like, okay, this is how you can get started. This is one way. And then, okay, let's take that and like, let's really build your business. Let's really like, I've always said this, and like being a young mom, not a lot of my friends had babies. Lots of them are still living at home, which is totally fine. It's an expensive world we live in. Lots of them, you know, aren't married, and I'm married. And so it's just like, okay, like I can connect to them on a certain level because they're my best friends, have been since high school, but like also I'm like, I'm out here trying to truthfully, ARBONNE aside, I want to find my mom tribe, like literally. And that's just the era that I'm in right now. And of course it's going to be maybe different for yourself. You're in a different era, but for me was totally like, I want to find my mom tribe. I want to find something that like I can have other than being a mom as well. And that's like ARBONNE, right? Like, okay, so here am I like all day long, you're a mom, you have kids hanging off of you, you feel like shit, you look like shit half the time, you're stuck in postpartum. But at the end of the day, I can come out of it and like, I'm like, I feel like I'm something. Like, I feel like I'm worthy of something. Like, I feel I'm worthy of this ARBONNE opportunity. And like, here I am doing that. Like, I continually told myself that. And like, it kind of makes me emotional because it's like, yes, you totally can, Kennedy. Like, yes, you totally can. You are worthy of that, no matter who you are. If you're a mom, if you're a high school gal, you just, whatever, right? Like, you are so worthy of any opportunity that comes by. Like, and this is like amazing that whoever's on this call, like you're educating yourself in this. Is it right for you? Like, this is the first step, right? So I'm just like, it makes me so proud, and like seeing all my girls go for like these big goals and seeing you guys like hit them and building your own team and like sharing our paychecks. Yes, it's great we're making money, but like amazing, cool. Like seeing that, like it's so cool. Like, of course we're making money. That's at the end of the day, but like seeing that just makes me so proud. And like, I get to show other women, other girls how to freaking do this. Like, this is the best part of this business. Like, I was just telling Justin, like, I was going to hop on this call and I'm like, I'm actually like so pumped. Like, it's like I'm pumped to go to work, right? And I'm like, I've said this before, it's so much fun to me. Hanging up my stickies, it's fun, right? Like, it's not something where it's like, oh, I have to go to fucking work today. Like, that is like, I've never, ever, ever said that about ARBONNE. My old job as a financial advisor, I'm like, okay, should I call in sick today? Like, literally every day. Like, it's wild. And if I can show that to anybody or like spark some sort of inspiration or empower you that like, this can be you, like truly this can be you. I feel like, okay, my job is done. Not done, because I'm taking you to top with me, but you get the idea. Okay, I think we should wrap this up. I feel like we've rambled on for a while, so I'm gonna stop the recording now.